So this is the Overpass default, and this is a Molotov and Flash to take short control. It is to fake it, and it's the monster player that is supposed to do it. And the smoke goes for toilets to help balloons control, and the Flash does the same thing. The role of the monster player is just to hold defensively. Make sure that you can't push. I put one guy in connector and he's gonna hold defensively as well. Make sure to have full utility. You can hold this with an op, and you can hold monster with an op too. This player is the long player. And he's gonna hold long, and he's gonna take long when your teammates are taking toilets. So you're supposed to hold defensively, punish any CTs that overextend. If you get flashed, you need to be able to fall back. As I'm playing here, you want to fall back to the left, and as I push forward, I'm pushing forward with my teammates. And I'm making some noise to make sure they know the opera is playing long. You could throw a decoy here at some point if you want to keep doing it. I just marked on the radar that you need to watch radar playing this position, and you want to push with your teammates. You could boost here. Sometimes I like to peek it, sometimes I don't. It all depends on the enemy team, what they're playing there. If they don't have an op, you can peek it freely most of the time. Make sure you don't get flash peeked. Now you see the same angle but with a rifle. So I'm holding a very tight angle, and in case I get pushed to flash, I can fall back and wait for my teammates. I want to control the fight, and I don't want to stand too far to the right here, as I'm showing now. You don't want to do that because you want to make space for the A entry that's coming later. This player is just holding fountain in case they want to push. There should come a player up there. In case they want to push aggressively, you have two other players here. So he smokes toilets and he peeks with the A player's flash. And then you're supposed to flash your balloon player in as he peeks it. You want to push fast to be ready to refrag if necessary, and just hold toilets and banana control, preferably. This is the A player that is entering. He's flashing in his teammates. He goes here, look at the red building. When he pops up, you're in the right position. You just want to throw this Molotov. I don't show it later, so you might want to pause and check it. He flashes, and you double team. You get flashed in with your teammate as he shoots, and you will take this together preferably. I'm not sure how the timing works out, but you just have to try it out. So your player should be holding toilets banana-ish, and you can boost your player up here if you want to. This is very niche, I just want to show it because reasons. By the time you boost this guy up, they could have pushed up, so you just want to make sure nobody's there, because all your teammate is holding is banana. At least the way I showed it. This should be clear by now. I don't see why they wouldn't have pushed when you made so much noise. This is an alternative for the monster player. Again, Molly's short. He doesn't flash it, just Molly. He smokes monster, flashes out monster, and then flashes short. You can use this for an A rush. You can use this for pinch on short with the connector player. He smokes it off, blows the door, flashes, then flashed. You'll see how it later. And he just entries with the short player. This is a slower take. You can use this as a fake. You can just throw this utility, and then you can just walk back. And they will never know if you've taken short. If they want to know, they have to use some sort of utility or use some time to check if anyone's short. This late take with that kind of flash is just to throw them off again. That's like 3 ways of going out connector, right? This is the A lurk, and he's doing basically the same thing. Red building, throws Molotov, flashes, peeks, but he's alone this time, remember that. You just want to peek and make a little bit of noise, so I just smoke the same smoke as the monster guy usually does, and then I just pre-fire this, and then I fall back. And the reason why I'm falling back is that I just want to play safe. If I die, I sort of failed-ish, unless that the only thing that is good that is that they overextended to kill me. But if they don't kill me, they will always think that I might be there, might have pushed somewhere. So by not showing myself anymore, they will be very afraid of where you could be. This is the molly for short. You just want to aim in the middle of the tower. And manhole cover, as you run over it, you want to aim at the right side of the nose and let it go. This is not the perfect smoke, but it's fine. You can see what it's supposed to do, and with the flash, this is very, very powerful. Almost works as one-way smoke. As you can see from the barrels, it's not really easy to spot you pushing from monsters. This is just some flash, just to show you where it goes from monster, and this is the proper one. It flashes anything that was going short, and this with the door flash is just nowhere they can look. They will have their back turned or be white as you peek them together. Monster flash, this is the one I like to use, but the other one here is a little bit more safer, as your teammates, if they like to look at flashes, this is a lot safer. They can't even, this is foolproof. Smoke for toilets. Just use the potion for reference. And the middle part of the wall, just pause it and see how it goes. It's not very pixelated. It's not that hard to jump through, but just in there and it will just pop above connector. Not sure if I want it, but you need to have teammates behind the cover for them not to be white. This is just a connector smoke, just normal smoke. And the nade is you want to aim to the left of that and the right of the door opening and follow the iron beam, and you just want to throw it. You want to just try it out and make sure you hit it. And the beauty of the flash is that it flashes anything in connector, it flashes short, and it's impossible for your teammates to get flash from it. That's very neat about that. When it comes to why I'm doing certain things, it's these two utility, as you can see, the Molotov and the flash is the fake short control, as I already said, and you're supposed to make the CTs guessing what you want to do. So you throw this utility every round, and for them to take short to see if there's anyone there, they have to put resources and time into it. So they might have to boost, they might have to use utility or push it, and by that time you might be out on A already or taking a lot of A control. You just want them to keep guessing and force them to do things that they don't want to do. Spend time or utility, maybe over-rotate. You want to make sure that your entry fraggers has no utility, same with lurks, preferably because they die easy. And you want to make sure your supports or the guys that's going to throw utility at the take has full utility or a lot of utility. So the opera here has full utility and the connector guy has full utility. So the long player and the connector player has full utility. The guy in the bounty will have a Molotov and a flash. So he could work as an entry, just throw Molotov somewhere. You can have set strats. I might make a strat for it later. I'm not sure. And you want to keep your op moving. You want to have them at long, you want to have them in monster, you want to have them in connector. So if CTs want to push to take map control, for instance, if they want to push connector, they must use some utility because your offer might be there. So they can't like peek it for free, and because they don't know the offer always plays on a long. The reason why I made this strat, or the way I made this strat, is by using my own skills, if you like. My solo pushes, the way I push when I play pugs in solo. And what I've done is, if you take this, when I like to push out of a playground, I would love to have a player doing this. Smoking, toilets, peeking with me, and then flashing main toilets, and then being ready to push with me. So if I get a kill, we can push the side fast, or he can refrag me, and we can get a 4v4 or 4v3 or whatever what's happening. So he can always be close, right? He should be closer to toilets, but I didn't want to re-record it, so I'm just gonna tell you. So we can refrag this player that's coming here. I have some other solo pushes, but it just doesn't fit with a sort of strat. So what I as I said, I just took what I like to do and did what I would have a support player do, what I would like a support player to do around me. Yeah, make sure you have good timing when you're doing this kind of push, or else your utility will be useless. You want to make sure you peek when they're flashing, when you use your flashes to make them fall back, etc. So timing is important, and a lot of practice and scrims to see how teams will change it up with your default and see how they will play around your this kind of utility team stat. It is a very defensive default, and it is take control, and you could basically go anywhere. You could go into any sort of take or any sort of fake with all the utility you have and with the position, with the lurks and etc. I set this strat up for me, and I queued a lot of pugs and solo. And what I did is I have a lot of solo strats and solo pushes, and what I did is I merged the ones that fits together. For instance, this is my connector push, and what I like to do is, in short, I enjoy clearing what's close to the connector, and as a connector guy, I like to clear what is short cleared, so I made those strats to push with each other, so I don't have to push what I don't like on the one side, and I can push what I want to. And that way, it fits well together, and I can make myself do what I want to do. But that might not work for you, because you might like to be around, and you might feel comfortable doing something else. So you have to make a strat around your team. But this is just the way I did it if I had 5 players with myself, but nobody has that, right? Fire. And as you see with this kind of aggression, with this lurk, he's done the same thing. There's really no difference in how it looks for the CTs, but they don't know if there's one guy here or if it's 3 guys here from the default setting. So you could have 4 people towards B. And same with this for the monster player. When he does his molly and his flash, they don't know if what you want to do. So that's why I really enjoy having these set utility usage spots. I don't know what you want to call it, but throw the same kind of utility in every kind of strat, and it makes it very difficult for your enemy team to read you, because you basically do the same thing every time, but it's always different from their perspective. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I forgot a lot of information. If I did, ask in the comments, and I will reply as soon as possible. Usually I do this in my stream, but I try to do this sort of talk over thing, and it's just it's different. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something and had a little peek into my head, I guess. I wanted to do this kind of thing for some time, but I don't know if I didn't want to or didn't have the time to, but I took some time now and I did it, and not sure what I think of the end result, but I mean, it's something, and it is the way I think and how I would set this strat together. I said it multiple times, you want to force the CTs to spend their utility, and you want to keep them guessing, so and that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you're back.